stop that. Otherwise, you know, when I finally, on the very day that I get monetized, you know, I won't earn anything from this video. I've actually sold this yesterday. So this is going to America. This is Madonna. And it's quite apt that it's on the cover of Vogue. So I had this on for 100, and I've got 79 for it. But as you know, this all my Vogue magazines for freebies. Yeah. This is just the start of the sales which I've got. I have got pack up 28 things, which is unheard of. So I was a bit panicked about a week ago. So I did a lot of work. I put a lot of stuff on auction, and now it's paying off. So what do we have? I have got this, which is all wrapped up. At the time when I did it, it was a bit flimsy, so I did wrap all this up. This is a Lego set, which you can just see, and it's here. That actually sold this morning, which is, so on Monday morning, the 7th of March. That sold for £100. I've had this ages, I just didn't list it because I'm a public. Don't even know. So I've got to put some extra card over that. So I think over there with all the card stuff. This, obviously it's already got a label on it. That is a dress, a shirt and a blouse, which all went to the same person, and they kept paying me. They'd sent me a message saying, oh, can you wait for payment? Because I'm bidding on other things, and then they just paid for everything as and when they want them. So then I just packed all that one up last night. So I pulled it and packed it just so that I knew how much it was going to cost signed for, so that I could send them their money back. Because it was just irritating me and I didn't want to forget this morning. So I've got a lot of stuff which has been kicking around for ages. I've put a load of stuff on auction starting at 99p, 4.99 and 9.99. A lot of the stuff is newer stuff, which is fresh to me, and I've put it straight on auction because I'm really concerned about cash flow. Really concerned. Yeah, I'm really concerned. It's been a terrible January, and I've got Madonna going on here. It's been terrible January and February, so it's not been the best. So this is a Jane Norman coat, which I've had for ages. It's got a number of flaws on it because it's got sort of like ribbing on it, and it's bobbled. But some of the, you know, the faux PVC, the faux leather cuffs are a bit worn. So that's gone for £4.99, so that's a fail. This I've had for ages. I'll buy it now with no interest. It was on for 25, so it's gone from auction for £9.99. Most of this stuff owes me £3, so you know, some of it's fail, some of it's not. So that's Columbia. There's a lot of these things which I do find quite hit and miss. So what else have we got? This I've already sold to somebody and then they returned it. I have no clue why. You know. So that's Crag Hoppers. That went on auction. It's a linen blend shirt. I don't rate Crag Hoppers. I don't pick it up. That went for £5. This is a total fail because this went for £1 4p. That's one of the ones that I started at 99p, which is why I don't like to start things at 99p. Although I have something else which has got a major flaw on it that started at 99p and it's already at £5, but I suspect those people just haven't read it. So Ben Sherman. Ben Sherman is such a weird one. And I mean, this is a sale that I had last week. So you can see, sometimes Ben Sherman's okay. That one they paid an extra £20. £22 or something like that, and the tax, to have it sent to America. So really not quite sure what it is that goes on with Ben Sherman as a brand. I've got this. So I've also got, on top of running all these auctions, which is good traffic to my shop, I also have a 10% off coupon for the 40 days of Lent, because it should get me some decent sales in before Easter, and people are using 10%. So this it's got a few runs in it, and it's got a bead missing on the back. This is Karen Millen. So that, with the 10%, has gone for like 31 something. It was in a bag because I didn't want the beads to fall off, because you know what these things start doing. This, just a Bowden top, just a Bowden basic top. I think that's gone for like about £12. This one I think has gone for around the £12 mark. Again, Bowden. This one was a brand new item with frilly. I think this one has been kicking around for ages, and this went on auction for like £6 something. Again, Bowden. This is a very thin summery blouse, but also quite small. Yeah, so that'll probably come back because it says it's a size 12 on it, but it'll be like Busty Brenda's Bollock Bonanza for whoever wears that. This is Jane Norman, been kicking around for ages. I think that went for, somebody bought that on the offer, so it was like 12 something or other. Somebody sent me an offer, this has been around for ages, they sent me an offer of £10, I accepted that. And other stories. It is really nice, but you know, it's not summer, but it's fine. This went straight onto auction. White stuff, that went for around 12 something, or maybe even just 10, the £9.99 maiden bid. This, which I thought was a fail, actually ended up being bidded up to £8. I'm not sure if that is a misspelling or not. You know, some people seem to have it written as that, but other people got it in the other way, and it seems to be like the same amount. So anyway, Chicago Bulls, which is a Primark t-shirt, so a bit of a failure, but £8, and I only paid £3, but not great. This has been my most watched item since the dawn of time. I've had this for at least 6 months. It had about 25 watches on it. Nobody ever wanted to buy it. It was on for 25. I used to send out offers of about 21 or something like that. It's got free post, you see, as well. It's new with tags. It's got like D-ring things on it, spring loaded, whatever. Somebody bought that with, no, I think I sent an offer of $22.99 and they accepted. So if they'd used the 10% thing, they would have saved more. It's just it, you know, between the coupon and the auctions and the sending offers to people, I'm like getting the sales. And what's on? I mean, I'll have a payment tomorrow of £200 because the magazine and the Lego set were paid this morning. The Lego set was sold this morning, so I've got £200 tomorrow. It was easily, after, you know, postage and the fees and the rest of it, I'm £200 up yesterday. This one, somebody used the coupon for this, so 11 something or other. Yeah, somebody accepted my offer on this one. I've had this for quite a while. This is John Smedley, $26.99. It all adds up, and my theory is I do get stuff for very cheap, so I'm gonna have to. I'm definitely going to be turning things around a lot faster now. This one was a brand new item, which I just listed straight away. It did have a floor on the back, so I think that has gone for possibly $9.99. Yeah, I think $9.99. So I think these have probably all gone for the £10 region. £10 for that. This is jumpers that have been around for a while. This, although it's like linen blend, you know, so it's quite lightweight for summer. It is also glittery, so it's a bit summery, so it's like confused as a jumper, and it's short sleeved. Mint velvet. £10. All my auction stuff does have £4 postage on top of it, so it's not that bad. I hoped for better things for this. This is Joni, but all the labels have been removed, even the fabric content one. But it's got zebras on it. So I found the exact one that it was. It's on their website for only in black for £30. Other people have sold it for around 20 to 25. Mine only went for 12 something. Loads of offers on it. Then this one is very annoying. I've had this up for £40 with no bleeding interest. Even if I sent like offers out of 35, 30. Pure collection, 100% cashmere, size 10, duck egg blue. That had absolutely reams of watches on it, but ended up selling for 12. Same with this. This had at least 20 watches and lots of retarded offers on it. That's been the annoying thing, is that this week I've had loads of stupid offers, and I've been like, it's made me feel like I'm going to like accidentally click accept. Oh, thank you for offering me £2. Ah. So this is Reese. It's quite cool jumper, but you know, it isn't really going to be jumper season very long. Yeah, Reese. Yeah, 12 something or other on auction. And obviously the postage on top. I hoped that I'd get around 20 for that. These went for the maiden bid of £10. They are Reese, you know, just a standard pair of trousers. That's fine. You know, yes, I may well have been able to put these things on, I'll buy it now, and get £20 in like a couple of years. But you know, I'm up £200 profit this weekend, well, just for Sunday. So it's neither here nor there. Last thing I have, it feels like I had a lot more. Last thing is these jeans. These jeans I have washed and washed and washed. I don't know if they're paint marks or if it's part of the fabric. I think it's paint because it came out a little bit when I tried terps on it. These are a freebie that were at one of the house clearance things that my husband was doing. So they went for £5, which is fine because it's all keeping things moving. And I'm hoping to have a good day today because obviously last Monday was the 28th. So I put a load more stuff on auction just to use up my auction allowance. And obviously your free auction allowance is only 7 days on a business account. So they're all ending tonight. So hopefully should have a decent amount of stuff ending tonight. So this week I am going to carry on with the momentum that I've had, and I'm going to have a really decent listing week. I tried to have a little bit of chill out yesterday because I know that I worked all last weekend. That didn't really happen because we decided to do some cleaning up because it was really dirty in here, and then I just thought, you know, if I do the hoovering and mopping, then I can just start on Monday doing photos, which is why I've got boxed clothes here. So my husband says, oh, I'm going to hoover behind the bed. So he dragged the bed out, and then on the process of putting the bed back, a load of bolts sheared in the bed frame. So then, you know, we had to spend 2 hours trying to sort that out because all the metal had bent, you know, and it had the heavy weight of the mattress on it and all this other stuff. We'd stripped the bed, you see, as well. So there was like sheets, there was like duvets everywhere, and like about half the washing piled up. So that wasted yesterday, and then I ended up cleaning yesterday. So, you know, I'm not entirely impressed that I haven't like had a chilled out weekend. We've now got World in Motion on. You gotta hold and give, but do it at the right time. You know, that's good advice. So this week, I actually started it on Tuesday. No, on Wednesday. I've decided to not be lazy. I'm giving up being lazy for Lent. So no procrastinating and other things. So once I've done this post and I come back, it's like a mile walk that I'll do. And I do walk quite briskly. So that'll be my warm-up, and then I'm going to come back here and I'll do a workout. I've got several full workout DVDs, only half an hour ones. So I'll do that, then I'll wash my ditched hair, and then I'll do some listing because I've really got to get some stuff on this week. I've still got Legos to sort out. I've got piles of clothes to do. Some of them are jumpers which really need to go on. So that's what I'm going to do. And then I need to like rejig my auction allowance so that I don't end up using up too many of them. They're on auto relist to relist a couple of days later. A bunch of them failed. And when I say a bunch of them failed, about 100 odd of them failed to relist properly. So I've had to go in and sort of rejig them around. So I need to make sure that I'm only having 10 going live a day, not like zillions. Otherwise, by the end of next week, I'll have used all my allowance sort of. Because, I mean, although I've sold all of that, and I've got stuff that's still waiting to be paid for, that was only the stuff that's been paid for that you've seen there. There's still lots that was on auction. I sent about 200 things for auction, so it's a lot of relists, and I don't want to not use my auction allowance, but I don't want to misuse my auction allowance. So that's the goal for this week. I will still be going to my normal sourcing hole, you know, probably tomorrow, Tuesday and Friday, as I usually do. Because it's never a letdown. I say it's never a letdown, but they are a letdown because I've got this rainbow unit, which you've probably seen before, that I've got a load of my Lego in. And on Friday when I was in, somebody came in with one and they wheeled in. Oh, these are £50 at Hobbycraft. And when I saw him wheel it in, I was like, oh, and they'd already put their, you know, I'd been round the shop and then I asked at the till about it, and then I asked at the window. And between 3 people, one of the main like volunteers who is what is like a part-time manager, the girl on the till, and then this other guy who's always rattling on about being in the army, they concluded that they wanted £8 for it. So I paid my £8 and they put a sticker on it, and I says, I'm going to come and pick it up tomorrow, which was Saturday, because I don't have the cart with me. Yeah, that's fine. What's your name? Wrote my name down, and then somebody else wrote my name down. So this was stickered on the set of drawers. Then when I turned up on Saturday, it had gone and they'd sold it to somebody else. So that wasn't it. My husband's more angry about it than I am, because I'm just thinking, oh, well, you know, it is what it is. But, you know, there's probably something wrong with it, hence why somebody donated it. But, you know, he was like livid about it. And I was just like, oh, well, you know, long may they be stupid at this charity shop, because if they start getting clever and they start actually like, you know, running with intelligence, most of these things which I can turn a profit on won't be there. So that's what I will carry on sourcing, but I'm going to try and like hold back. But it does also mean that if I'm not walking, I have to do a workout every day. Every day that I don't do 6,000 steps, I have to do a workout. So it's going to be a lot of workout this week. But, you know, the goal is to fit back in my Vivienne Westwood shorts, which I cannot fit in anymore. So there's a reason behind everything, and because I'm unfit. Right, going to crack on. Hello, Tuesday morning now. I'm just sorting up my post through. I did a fair amount of listing yesterday, but not as much as I really wanted to. So dissatisfied. I'm a failure, but we'll carry on anyway. So this is all stuff which is auction fodder, which hasn't really gone for much. So £5 for that, don't pick them up. £3 for this. This is how I feel about Thought clothing, and this is Braintree, which is the old thing of it. New tags. I've had this since last summer, so it's not like it's just because it's out of season. It just doesn't sell. So that's sold for £3. By appointment to the Queen. Obviously the Queen isn't worth much anymore. This is Austin Reed. Nice jacket. I've had that for 2 years. That sold for £5. Cath Kidston, it has got the belt in it, it's inside, the strap. I probably won't be picking up Cath Kidston bags anymore. That has sold for £10. Really rubbish, pointless. These two things have gone to the same person. So I've got this jumper, which I expected more of, but it went for £10. I had it on buy it now, but like I say, things are just slow at the moment and I just need to get things moving. So that's Fat Face. I've got another one of them which hasn't sold. And then this, which I think went for 10 as well, maybe even 5. This is Zara, and this is a really nice coat, which has had interest but no biters. So in the interest of not having like loads of coats lying around, that's gone. This went for 12. This was put on auction and somebody sent me an offer of 12, and I just thought, well, it's All Saints, I'm not really going to get that much more for it. So that has gone for 12. These have got postage on top of them as well. Fusion for East. A massive pair of, you know, like jogger trousers, but with a little bit of a zip and button waist on it. Had these for ages, no interest. Even when we were in lockdown and we wanted elasticated waists, this wouldn't sell. I can't sell East. Even the stuff which everybody else seems to get like £40 for, you know, no, £60 for those gorgeous dresses, I can't sell them for love nor money. And I've got one of them kicking around, which I've been really reluctant. But if I put that on auction, it would end up, even if I put it in the middle of summer on auction, it would probably still go for £10. So that sold for 10. And then I've got there's 3 shirts here. These were some of the things that were in the big jog lot of stuff which my husband brought back. So this is Thomas Silk shirt makers. They're bespoke shirts, but they did seem like they were like 4XL when I measured them. So I put them all on together and they've sold for £5.50, which I'm kind of glad, because to be honest, I was going to send them to the charity shop. They were in packaging, but the packaging was ditched and the shirts were quite stained, so I laundered them and then stated that on the listing. So somebody's bid on them. They started at, I think I started them at 5, so they went up to £5.50, so that's fine. So yeah, that's what I've got this going out today. Yeah, I'm just feeling flustered because I've had like messages from my bank this morning, from both my banks, because I like have money going between the two on the 8th. And I should have just, when the bank account which I have the money going into and then money going back, when that bank account decided that it wasn't going to have a nice interest rate on it, I should have just stopped it then. But then I've been sort of like putting money aside because it's nice to have a bank with some money in it. But then both of them are like whinging at me. But I can't, I'm confused because between the sales that I've had yesterday and today, and I have daily payments, I've had over £400 go into my current account, so I don't know why they're whinging at me. Oh, it's hard work reselling, and nobody like lets you know how exasperating it is, because you just don't know where your finances are from one week to the next. I think my problem is that I've got other stuff that's coming out. This month is heavy on car, you know, keeping the car on the road has cost us money this month. So, yeah, not impressed. Right, but anyway, I am going to go to the charity shop because, you know, needs must. If I don't go, I'm going to miss out. And then it's going to be a full-blown listing when I get back, even though I'm like running late now. I don't know, I've just got myself stressed this morning. It's just coming up to 3 o'clock. It's taken me ages doing everything this morning. I feel like a right knob. So, didn't get much from the charity shop. So I may as well just tack it onto the end of this video what I got, because I'm going to start processing this and start listing the stuff. I mean, that was Monday's receipts, which I haven't tidied up. I'm just never on top of anything. I have got this, which is vintage. So it's 1990s, new look. But look. Somebody's going to love that. It's crochet rainbow. And it's got this ribbon tie. Oh, it needs you to tie it, Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Don't know how much I can get for that. So I'm going to put all this out and I'm going to process this now. And then tomorrow I'm going to do a mad photo session with all of that and all of these bits. I just need to put these on my spreadsheet. I've got this Zara dress because it's houndstooth, dog tooth, somebody else's tooth, small, yeah, Zara. Obviously these are all like £3 and £2. I think this will be okay, and hopefully I'll be lucky and a celebrity will have worn that. And then this, I believe it's Zara. I think it says Zara Basic. That's Zara Basic, isn't it? Well, if in doubt, I'll just, I mean, it doesn't say Zara on here, but I think that this is Zara. I think there's an RN number on here, so I'm just going to like just check it. No, there isn't an RN number on here. It's all in Spanish. And I find sometimes you can be in these like places and you're sitting there reading another language like it's yours. But another wool dress, so I think that'll do well for a spring, because I don't know, I just think it's got, this is really nice, and hopefully again a celebrity will have worn that. I think this one is a size, I thought it was a size 12, it says large, but that's a joke. So this would have been at one of the expensive charity shops in one of the places where I despair when I go. So it'll be either Didsbury or Altrincham, where they were trying to get £6.50 for it. So they obviously thought that it was something good. And I think it's something good. They had a few like sort of Hawaiian shirts, but the H&M and Zara ones I did leave. Because I don't know. I just think they're hard to sell. This one is Top Man. So I bought that. Let's see how that does. I'll probably only get 15 for that. This I knocked them down to 1. So they had it for 3, and then I said, now look, this is all very well, Gov, but, well, they owe me a favour in there for getting rid of that bloody drawer system that I bought for. So this Jaeger, and I says, can you knock the price down on this based on the fact that it's got holes all in it? Holy cashmere! Hole. No, that is an actual buttonhole. It's got a hole there. And hole on the back. Anyway, the reasoning for it is because, yes, it's vintage and it's also 100% cashmere. So I'm going to put that like as a craft thing. Unless I really think I can mend it. No, you see there's another 2 on the back there. So I'm just going to list it as like craft cashmere. Holy cashmere! Don't think I've got any others. But I mean, honestly, the prices I've been getting for like perfectly good cashmere, 100% cashmere, just lately has been diabolical. These are Robel. Oh wow, they're actually quite cute. I didn't notice that. I thought that was like dust from the floor. So the back of these are really cool. Robel Sports. I couldn't find any Sevilla on there, and the bad feedback that I have on my account was saying that it doesn't have a size label. The size label is over here on these, and it does sometimes tuck under the waist label. So I went to, when I was searching these, when I was in the shop, I mean, these will do okay, won't they? I mean, these are very summery. These will do okay. The examples that came up when I put in Rebel Sports was one that it brought up a listing that I'd had ages ago, which I'd obviously sold for 20. And then annoyingly, it brought up a listing that was exactly the same as my listing, word for word. And somebody nicked all my details. I know, I spend a lot of time putting perfect detail in to my listings, and then somebody does that. So anyway, let's move on. This I nearly didn't get, and I just thought, oh, you know, it would be good to get hops, and then at the till I realised, goodness me, it's actually new with tags. I don't think it's like got any details other than hops written on that, but £2. Somebody will need this skirt, won't they? So that's a bonus that it's got that, but I probably won't get any more than 20. One of these white stuff skirts with embroidery. What's this? Size 10. So that should be 15 to 20. This is new with tags, I think. Yes. I looked this up and somebody was trying to get, I think I might be able to get 30 for it, but I'm a bit dubious, to be honest. But it is very nice. So it's got parrots on it. It's called the Cuba print on the tag, but it's got parrots on it. But it's nothing like, it's only Oasis, and obviously I want to try and like get rid of the thing there where it says £12 and just leave the bit where it says 60. So I need to try and get that off. I think if you it's just a shame that it's on a sticker. I think if I spray a certain something on it, I should be able to like get it off. So we'll give that a whirl. Size 8. But, you know, weddings and the like. It is very nice for £3. And it should be 25. I'm just getting a bit sick of waiting. So sick of waiting for the buyers to turn up. Just 2 more things. This Bowden top embroidered, which is quite cool. And then this, bit reluctant with this brand, Oliver Bonus, but it is strappy, what do you call them, play suit, all in one. Yeah, so that should be okay. And it might well be that this is lyocell or something like sustainable. No, it's, oh yes, so it's cotton, but apparently the bottom section is lyocell, so a sustainable fabric. So I must put that on there. Oh, it's got pockets as well. Yeah, so this isn't a bad buy. It's got somebody's dinner on it. Fucking thank you. Right, so that's what I got. I think the thing is, I didn't in a foul mood today, and I'm still in a foul mood because I can't work out what to do with my bank account, because it's trying to move one amount of money to one account. They're both accounts that I've got, so I need to just stop like worrying about it, because it's all my money, and I just feel like I'm going to get charged for like doing something stupid. Because I tend to move £500 into a savings account every month, and I forgot to stop it from doing that. And I don't have £500 because nobody ever tells you how hard this actually is doing this. But anyway, I need to just get over that. So I'm going to do some listing. I'm going to do a massive photographing session tomorrow, and I listed at least 15 brand new things yesterday. I've got a suitcase and some board games and things which are sat on there on the chair, which are in my way. So I need to get them listed today, and the rest of the clothes on there before I start tomorrow. So that's what I'm doing for the rest of the day, and I will get that done and then start afresh tomorrow with all of this. And that's going to be my Wednesday and Thursday. and probably some of my Friday, but I will go back to the charity shop I went to today. But no like crazy spending. As you can see, I haven't spent that much today, and it's all bread and butter. But you know, people need clothes. Right, that's me signing off. I'll be back again and probably a bit more buoyant, hopefully. It's so annoying knowing that you're like, even though, because I've looked at my bank account today and I've literally £500 has gone in. So 250 went in on Monday. No, about £300 for over the weekend went in on Monday, and 250 went in yesterday, just from my weekend sales. But because of all the other bills that I've had, and you know, I just it's made no difference. So it's just like I can't even celebrate my success for the weekend because I've been so crap during January and February. So let's like keep positive and carry on listing, because it's the only thing I've got control of. So yeah, thank you for watching. I will see you again soon, and hopefully we've moved on from this impasse.